Hey guys, welcome to another top table wargaming video. This video is a review video. It's a little bit of a special one. We're going to be reviewing the unreleased miniatures from the game Shattered Earth. The Kickstarter has gone live today on the 10th of Feb. So if you're interested in the game and you want to learn a little bit more about it, get over to Kickstarter and search Shattered Earth. I'll put a link in the description also so you can have a look at that. It's a really good game, really awesome. We've played it a few times now and we can't get enough of it. There's going to be more bat reps etc coming soon, so keep an eye out for those. Okay, so straight on to the miniatures, which we were lucky enough to get samples of from Simon over at Massive Awesome, so massive thanks to Simon, thank you very much. We'll start with the United Nations of Mankind. If we just get these guys out, and what I'll do, I'll briefly show you inside the bags. That's a coyote, and as you can see you've got two different types of head that you can go for, so you've got a bit of variation in your minis. This is another coyote. Again, on this one you've got actually three different head styles, which is pretty good. And the final body sculpt for the coyotes also comes with two head sculpts, which is amazing. It basically means that what you can do, you've got three bodies and two, four, you've actually got 7 heads, so there's a lot of variation that you can come up with there, so that you're not got a repetitive look on the battlefield, but they'll stay uniformed because the bodies are very similar. So yeah, that's cool, really good, really lots of scope for conversions and playing around with your minis there. This is Lieutenant Mitch Ward. I'm going to get him out. What I'll do is I'll give you a quick overview of the minis in the bags, and then one or two I'll get out just to show the immense detail of the miniatures. As you can see, it's unbelievable, unbelievable. Resin miniatures, which you've probably noticed. Just the amount of detail in them is just amazing. I don't know how well the camera's picking that up, but to actually have these in your hand and look at them is something else. So that's the body for Mitch. We then have the rifle and the two arms holding the rifle, which is cool. And again, you get two heads, which is not so common for like your main heroes. You get two different designs. One is just a straightforward human head, bearded face, and the other one has it looks like sort of night vision goggles and bandana type gear on. If you can pick that up, you see that? So that's really cool. Can't wait to get these guys built up and painted. Coming onto a battlefield near you soon, so keep an eye out. So that's United Nations of Mankind. They're the only actual models for this faction so far, which are going to be released with the Kickstarter. So you've got 3 coyotes and your leader. There's also like a heavy weapons platform called a Kodiak, and you can also get a drone, but they're not obviously like human type figures, so we don't have those, but hopefully we will do soon. From there we'll move on to the faction called the Deathless. And now these guys, excuse me, are your demon type things of nightmares that are coming out of these tears in reality and sort of looking into different portals etc. What I'll do is I'll just get one of the, I've got 4 bodies and some heads. Let's have a look. We actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads. So again, you've got enough things that you can shake up the look of your force, and you can mess around with different heads etc. Now these are pretty gruesome looking little things. Very cool, very cool. I really like the look of these. They have like a mouth open up on their chest. See how well that's picking that up. Anyone who's seen The Thing with Kurt Russell in will know exactly where we're coming from with that. Scary business. So that's your main minions for your Deathless faction. And then you have, I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this right, but I think it's a Chernobog. This guy kind of looks like he's sort of floating up. He's got big wings and arms, a bit horrible looking. I'll get him out of the packet so we can have a look. A lot of multi-part pieces, so there's lots of these to put together, but you know, it makes it possible for them to do much better detail and sculpts when casting these. Really nice. The one thing that you'll notice that jumped out at me was the true scale. You know, it's not fantasy scale. You've not got massive arms and feet and stuff. Everything looks really cool. I don't know if you can see on the camera there on the thighs, like the design that they've got into the veins and the different, looks like layers of skin and folds and creases. Really detailed, really cool. Again, can't wait to get some paint on these guys and show you them on the board. Got lots of stuff planned and in mind that I want to get done with this game. Highly recommended. So the next faction is going to be the Cult of the Dragon. We'll start off with their sort of rank and file, which are called acolytes. So again, there's 3 different designs. You haven't got as much scope to play around with these as you do with the United Nations of Mankind, but you still can do. There's still lots of bits that you can, or you don't have to pop on the models. So if we have a look at these guys, these are like your Middle Eastern Oriental feel, sort of fairly futuristic warriors. They've got like a samurai ninja look to them. Lots of blades and stealth looking items and details on them. Looks like they've got kind of a stealth cyber suit. Let's have a look at another one. This one's a nice one. I'll show you this one. Where are we? Let's have a look. Making it very hard for them to get into the baggies. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, this is a lovely sculpt. There we go. So you can see that. Yeah, it's focusing in. The detail is amazing. I know I keep saying it, but I could just look at these for hours. And keep noticing different little details and little things that I've not noticed before. Really nice. Got a Predator-esque type blade coming out of his armour on his forearm there. And different little contraptions that stick on, and I think they sort of help them leap and jump around, which is really cool. So that's your acolytes from the Cult of the Dragon. We're going to move on to, there's actually 2 models for this next character, and that's Kyungmin. Now the model that they've sent us is the model that you get from the Kickstarter, because this is the model that you'd use where he sort of becomes infused with the dragon. There is another model where he's just on his own, freestanding, but I don't have that yet. I've actually pledged on the Kickstarter so that I will get him, but I'm just going to show you this because this for me is by far not just one of the best models in this range, it's up there with one of the best models that I've seen. It's just truly outstanding work. Beautiful model. Yeah. And again, that all clips together. And the way this guy goes together is, you know, them 2 parts go together. That's like his torso and his bottom half, his legs, and then there's other things that go on there, which are, if I can find them, all these like different like pieces of fabric and his sword, they clip on, and then around that, once you've modelled that, what you then have, and there should be pictures coming up on screen or attached to the video somewhere, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you see it. What you then have is the dragon, and the dragon is kind of spinning around him in like a whirlwind tornado-esque pose, and he's sort of been lifted off the floor, and it is just beautiful. Whoever's come up with the design, the concept design for it, you know, hats off, kudos to you, dude, because this is by far one of the best models I've seen. And I've seen Simon's version, which he had painted up to kind of show off, you know, and I've seen that in the flesh, and I have to say, wow, it was just crazy good. So that's the 3 factions that we have models for. We're going to get these guys painted up, and we're going to get some more Batrets, etc. filmed for you. Once they're painted as well, I'll do a more in-depth video going into the actual profiles and what they can do and what they can't do, any special rules, etc., what weapons they have. And I think we'll do that as a little sort of series. So we'll do a United Nations of Mankind video, a Cult of the Dragon video, and the Deathless video. And then as and when the other factions are released, because there are other factions, we'll do videos on those also. So I hope you enjoyed looking at these minis. Again, I'm really excited to get paint on them, and we'll see you in another video soon. So keep on gaming, guys. Keep an eye out for more Shattered Earth content, and go over to the Kickstarter page, have a look, have a read. There's lots on there, and if you feel like it, then, you know, pledge and get involved, because this is going to be a big game. I already know that. Alright then, guys, take care, see you soon, bye bye.